Hello, Radiant Ones. This is Dr. Sandra Wall Williams, author, speaker, momentum strategist, and your calling and career coach. I am so excited to be here with you on this week to bring to you some coaching around the 7 forces that move you forward. Now, all of these forces pretty much center around moving you forward and helping you find balance in your life. And the reason that this is so important to me is because I am an entrepreneur. I'm an executive within the community college system here in North Carolina. I am a wife, I'm a mom, I'm an aunt, I'm a daughter, I'm a minister in my church, I'm an ordained elder in the Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship. My list can go on and on and on. And I'm sure that your list is as long as mine. So one thing that I had problems doing is I had problems balancing everything that I had to do. Now, what I've done, not really what I've done, what God has given to me, what God has shown me over the past couple of years, is how do you take everything that God has made you, every area that He has designed you to walk in, and how do you walk in it in purpose and in balance? And so, out of that came the 7 forces that move you forward. I am so excited about them on today. This is my first time putting it on video to you. So you may see a couple of glitches, but that's okay because my goal is to get it out to you. Now, today, what I want you to do is I want you to focus and understand a couple of things. Number one, there are 4 seasons that we are going to talk about. And I have my notes here, so you'll see me look down at them from time to time. So there are 4 seasons that I want us to talk about and understand by the end of the week. And by the end of the week, I want you to know the 4 seasons and know where you are in each of them. Now, first of all, the 4 seasons are the planting season, like plant, you know how you plant a crop. The next one is the preparation season, how you prepare the ground beforehand, before you plant. So it's actually preparation, then plant. The next one is the watering season. You know how you water and you water and you water a crop. And the next one is the harvest season. Now, what I want you to remember out of today's video, number one of those 4 seasons, preparation, planning, watering, and harvest. And then what I want you to know is that you can be in several seasons at the same time. The scripture tells us in Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1, it says that for everything there is a season, for every activity under the heaven. So what that tells me is that for every activity in my life, I am in a season. I could be in a different season for every activity. That is so important that if you don't get anything else today, I want you to remember that for every activity in your life, you could be in a different season. One of the reasons that we find it hard to find balance is we try to keep ourselves in the same season for every activity in our life. For example, in my ministry life, I could be in a planting season. In my professional life, I could be in a harvest season. As a wife, I could be in a preparation season. As a mother, I could be in a watering season. So what we have to do is we have to know the areas in our life and then determine what season are we in depending on the area of our life. So remember, there are 4 seasons, and then you could be in a different area, different season in your life depending on the area of your life. Now, you will see a handout. Your assignment for today is to print the handout, and that's attached to this particular Facebook post. So take the handout. It looks like this. It's kind of backwards on this page, but it does look like this. And what the handout says, at the top it says my season, but here in the blocks here it says to identify or identifying your seasons. The only thing I want you to do today is to write down the activity in your life. Right on this side, this is all I want you to do today, is just to write down the activities in your life. And for example, I put up here as an example for you professional life. So what I want you to do is I want you to just write them down. I have mother, wife, minister, entrepreneur, executive at community college. I could write on there aunt because I am helping my niece, auntie, because I'm helping my niece in get into college and doing her college kind of work. So there are several roles that you have. The only thing I want you to do today is to write down what your roles are. Okay, so remember, there are 4 seasons: preparation, planting, watering, and harvest. According to Ecclesiastes 3 and 1, what says, for everything there is a season, for every activity under the heaven. You could be in a different season for every area in your life. I want you to remember those 2 things. And your assignment tonight, your coaching assignment is tonight, as we identify our season, is to write down just this column in your handout that's attached to this Facebook page, the different areas of your life. What we'll do later on in the week is we'll determine what season are we in that area. But we've got to learn the seasons first. So over the next couple of days, we're going to learn the seasons, and then we're going to determine, based on our areas, what seasons are we in. I will tell you, when you realize what season that you're in and that you're not operating in the same season all the time, you will be so free to operate in that particular season, in that particular area in your life. I've enjoyed talking with you. Again, this is Sandra Wall Williams. I'm excited about being a part of Radiant Ones. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.